Today is Vlogmas, day 4. Lord have mercy. So I was painting the day 4 painting last night. Well, I should say last night. Yesterday afternoon. It was like, I think I started at 3:30. Painted on it till 4:30, and then Kevin's, work partner that he used to work with when he was doing sheet metal. They're both retired now, Kevin and his work partner. Anyway, he stopped by. We hadn't seen him in a long time. So he normally just comes over and he'll have a couple beers and, stay a couple hours, and then, he's not like a big partier or anything, and he usually leaves. Well, I got up to the house at 4:30. He didn't leave till 10:20. So we didn't eat dinner because Kevin was going to take me out to dinner. We were going to try a new restaurant. And we kept thinking, plus we didn't realize how fast the time was going. So we didn't have dinner, and we had some adult beverages on an empty stomach. And let's just say, I'm not 100% today. I wasn't even going to go do my makeup for this Vlogmas. I'm like, but then I'm like, oh, nobody wants to see that. So welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. I'm really going to try to record today's and tomorrow's today, so that tomorrow on Sunday I don't have to go to the studio. But look at this beautiful sky. That's the pond. There's my studio. That's the pond. And all of our snow has melted. We had some pretty warm days this past week. So yeah, it's a gorgeous day. All right, see you on the other side.
Hey friends, so I mentioned yesterday about I was giving away a pouch. That's oh my gosh, I have brain fog from yesterday. I put makeup on, but I just ran a comb through my hair, so it is what it is. But anyways, I wanted you guys to use the word memory, and I asked you to comment what is your favorite Christmas memory, and then I was going to do a drawing for that pouch. Well, I was going to do the drawing today, but since I forgot to hit the final button to get my Vlogmas uploaded yesterday, it didn't go up till this morning, so I'm not going to do the drawing until a couple days later, just to give people a chance to watch it and enter the drawing. So anyway, I want to share my favorite Christmas memory. Okay, I'm gonna, in another video, go over like a lot of Christmas traditions and things that we did when I was growing up. But my favorite Christmas memory is a tape recorder that I got for Christmas one year. I was probably, I would say 7 or 8 years old when I got it. And so what year would that have been? I was born in 66. So like 72, 73, somewhere around there. So tape recorders, they were big and clunky. But anyways, my parents got me one, and I'm sure they regretted it. I'm sure they regretted it because I recorded everybody and everything. I loved it. And there was this one particular recording that if I ever come across it, like you never know when you might find something from your childhood, because I've got, like, I saved letters, and when I was away in college, my mom would write and I would write back, and when my friend was away in college, her and I would write each other. So I saved like all those kind of things. So maybe there's a video or a recording in there. I don't know if I have any of those tapes left, but we were getting ready to leave Missouri to come back home, and my grandma was in the kitchen, and she always, before we left, she made the best huge Southern breakfast, because you can't ever leave the house hungry. So she, we're talking like everything, a Southern breakfast. I mean, that's really all I have to say, right? Including pig brains. My dad would eat brains and eggs, which just still disgusts me. But I'm talking ham, bacon, biscuits, like homemade biscuits and gravy, eggs, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, orange juice, apple juice, Just, oh, my mouth's watering thinking about it. But she was done, everyone was done eating except my uncle. My uncle was a hoot. I'll talk about him some other time, but he was still sitting at the table, and my grandma said, the way she said it in that southern voice, that southern twang, but her voice also was very unique, and she said, last one to eat has to wash the dishes. And like, just the way she said it, it was funny when she said it, but then the more I played it on that recording, the harder I laughed. Like, I had this recording for well over a year. I would listen to it every once in a while just to think of my grandma and laugh. Anyways, that was my favorite. I guess it's not, yeah, I guess it is a Christmas memory. It's my favorite Christmas gift as well. But anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys.
Today's going to be a little different. We're just going to have some fun here. All right, so this story is titled Stocking Stuffers. One Christmas, my husband put an assortment of beauty products in my stocking. I tried one of the facial masks and was about to wash it off when my 8-year-old son, Callum, walked in. I explained to him that it was a present from his dad and that it would make me beautiful. He patiently waited by my side as I rinsed and patted my face dry. Well, what do you think? I asked. Oh, Mom, it didn't work, he replied. Misheard lyrics. When my niece was a student, her class of 6-year-olds sang, "Hark the Herald Angels Sing" at a Christmas concert. The line, "God and sinners reconciled," was a tricky one for this age group. One little boy, with a voice that completely drowned out the rest of the choir, happily belted out, "God and sinners dressed in style." Lost in translation. On a drive home from visiting family over the holidays, my children and I stopped off at a corner store. The cashier turned to my 4-year-old daughter and asked, "Was Santa good to you?" My 5-year-old son, not used to the Ottawa Valley accent, piped up, "Her name is not Tia." Get it? Was Santa good to you? Took me a minute on that one. Colleen, that's why I had to explain it. All right, honesty is the best policy. My 9-year-old son, Gabrielle, had heard some rumors at school that Santa wasn't real. He approached me with a big question. "Dad, tell me the truth. Is Santa real?" I decided to tell him it was us who had bought his latest Nintendo Wii game. "Really?" he said. "You should have let Santa bring it. That way, it would have been free." On Christmas Eve, Nathan thought it would be nice to buy his wife a little gift for the next day. Always short on money, he thought long and hard about what that present might be. Unable to decide, Nathan entered the department store, and in the cosmetics section, he asked the girl, "How about some perfume?" She showed him a bottle costing $150. "Too expensive," muttered Nathan. The young lady returned with a smaller bottle for $100. "Oh dear," Nathan groused. "Still far too much." Growing rather annoyed at Nathan's meanness, the salesgirl brought out a tiny $20 bottle and offered it to him. Nathan became really agitated. "What I mean," he whined, "is I'd like to see something really cheap." So the salesgirl handed him a mirror. The tale of the traditional Christmas pudding. Martha decided to move with the times and try the delights of microwave cooking. Whereupon her devoted husband, Archie, went out and bought her a brand new, top-of-the-range, sharp microwave oven. Christmas approached and Martha got out her Christmas pudding recipe and assembled the ingredients. She proceeded along traditional lines and even got each member of the family to stir the mixture for luck. When Martha consulted the microwave's manual for the cooking time, she couldn't believe that 10 minutes would be enough for a traditional Christmas pudding. Consequently, she decided to substitute her normal cooking time of 50 minutes. As Martha was in the lounge watching her favorite TV program, she didn't see the pudding spitting in the microwave oven, nor did she hear the mini explosions. When she finally extracted the pudding from the microwave after nearly an hour of cooking on high, it smelt of burnt sugar and looked like a ball of tar. Naturally, the Christmas pudding was a disaster, so much so that Martha could not even prod it out with a fork. In fact, the small black ball
stuck to the bottom of the bowl, and Archie had to get a screwdriver to pry it from its base. In her frustration, Martha threw the shriveled Christmas pudding to Togo, their St. Bernard puppy. After a few days, she could see the funny side, and Togo loved his new indestructible toy. What to give an optimist and a pessimist. This family had twin boys whose only resemblance to each other was their looks. If one felt it was too hot, the other thought it was too cold. If one said the TV was too loud, the other claimed the volume needed to be turned up. Opposite in every way. One was an eternal optimist and the other a doom and gloom pessimist. Just to see what would happen, at Christmas time, their father loaded the pessimist room with every imaginable toy and game. The optimist room he loaded with a pile of horse manure. That night, the father passed by the pessimist room and found him sitting amid his gifts, crying bitterly. "Why are you crying?" the father asked. "I have to read all these instructions before I can do anything with this stuff. I'll constantly need batteries, and my toys will eventually get broken," answered the pessimist twin. Passing the optimist twin's room, the father found him dancing for joy in the pile of manure. "What are you so happy about?" father asks, to which the optimist twin replied, "There's gotta be a pony in here somewhere." Hey guys, welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. We're gonna go over the rest of my teddy bear my teddy bear Christmas artwork. Let me get this chair out of the way so I don't back up and fall over it, but you know, that would make good TV, right? Okay, again, I'm gonna get out of the picture here. This, it says "Say Cheese." It's like the family photo. The family Christmas photo. So in the comments, let me know, do you guys do a family Christmas photo every year? Like people do that and then have them printed that say Merry Christmas and then send it out like for their Christmas card, which I think is really fun. We've never done that. We're not that organized and I don't think that far ahead in order to get that together, but let me know. That has the same border and the same feel as this one. Look at those sweet little bears. They're so sweet. Same color palette, you know. I love that one. I always love it when there's a little puppy dog in the artwork. I'm such a huge dog lover that, yeah, just makes it for me. Mama and her children. This is 2318. So I'm guessing I did this for figurines or something along that lines because there's no background, there's no border. So it just makes me think it was for figurines. And then there's this one, which is a size bigger. So the one's got candy cane, that one has a feather tree. And then there's one that's even larger, holding a gift. So yeah, all three of these together. I'm not sure. I don't remember what they were painted for, but something. 2111. Okay, so my favorite part about this one is not just the tenderness between the bears hugging and how that little bear is standing on a present to get a little height, but it's that snowman. Look at him. He's like so smitten with his little teddy bear friends. It's just precious. A couple of days ago, I showed these two, and I thought it was weird that it was just two. Well, I found the third one. This is the third one that goes with that series. And there's no border, but you know, I have so many borders. I can always take borders from other paintings and put them around these. So I'm sure that's what I did on that. Thank you, Photoshop. I love this one with the huge long scarves. Wrap yourself in friendship. This reminds me of A Christmas Story, when Ralphie's little brother is all bundled up and he can't move. Ralphie, wait a minute. He was such a little whiny kid, wasn't he? But I love that movie. There should have been 3 of those, but oh well. Well, there should have been 3 of these too, but I've only got 2. I've got this one and this one. They're just somewhere else. I've got 3 of this one, 3 of this series. Reach for the stars. May your Christmas blessings outnumber the stars. Amen. The number 2315, faith, hope, peace, and love. Well, peace is not on there, but these angel bears were part of a fabric line when I was with South Sea Imports. I probably painted this. You know who I painted this for? Books Are Fun for a fleece blanket. I'm like 99% sure that's what that was painted for, as well as this. I used to work a lot with Books Are Fun in the good old days when Renee Posner was there, and she'd come to my studio and we would make plans, and we had so much fun together. And we designed some really cool things together. I love that. Treetops glisten, sleigh bells in the snow, walking in a winter wonderland. Look at it, they're making a snowman on that bottom row. That's so fun. Just fun stuff. And I showed you this painting yesterday. So, you know, shrunk it down, put it in this layout. That's how that works for licensing. Guys, that concludes our Christmas teddy bear segment. I have a ton more Christmas. I don't know when I'm going to insert that. Probably later, more towards Christmas, because there's other things that I want to do with you guys. So stay tuned. There'll be more Christmas paintings, but I want to do some different things. And on the 24th of December, that is when Kevin and myself and our boys, Kyle and Ryan, we go to Bronner's that day. I'm going to ask Bree and Eric if they're not doing anything, if they want to go, because to see the little kiddos, to see the grandkids, you know, see Santa Claus and all of that will be amazing. But if they can't go, anyways, I'm going to record a lot of Bronners so that you can see. It's called the Christmas Wonderland. People come from all over the world to go to that. And it's in Frankenmuth, Michigan. It's like a 30-minute drive north of us. It's not far at all, and we just take it for granted. People travel from, like I said, all over the world, and it's in our backyard basically, and we go once a year. But we go once a year at the best time of the year, because they deck the whole entire little town out with major Christmas lights and decorations. And then Bronner's is just a ginormous store of everything Christmas you can imagine. I've actually seen my angels in there. You know, when I don't have a lot of licensees anymore. I mentioned that in a previous video, but I remember going and seeing some of my ornaments and some of my angels, and saw some knockoffs too. Like someone stole my designs and licensed them, because it happens. It happens. I don't let that get to me too much unless it was major. But anyways, that's beside the point. So yeah, look for that to come on the 24th. We'll probably go there on the 24th, so it might, I don't know, I'll probably be up till midnight that night trying to edit that video and get that up for you. Maybe I'll just go live. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, guys, that's it for this segment. We'll see you later. So the key word for Vlogmas Day 4 is, I should say keywords, treetops glisten. So there you go. That's your keyword. Advent Day 4. Vlogmas Day 4. So I'm going to open Stitchy Box first. Oh, that is tiny.
Holy cow, I thought you had tiny stuff.
Maybe it's needles. You can never have too many needles.
Don't poke yourself. Look out. Danger.
Ooh, teeny. Oh, whoa.
Cow.
It's a little snowflake charm. How cute. Sterling silver snowflake. A fancy sterling silver snowflake, perfect for a special project or a special gift. How cute. Oh my gosh, really, Kevin?
Yeah. Ooh, ooh.
Well, we're no Vannas, but anyway.
Speak for yourself.
They get the idea because there's not coming in. God, oh. I'm afraid I'll lose that.
You will. So the day is over.
I know. What am I going to do with that though?
Put it in one of these bowls?
Well, I'm just going to wrap it back up. Then I'll think it's trash and throw it away.
Alright, my turn.
Your turn, honey bun.
Can't forget about my turn.
Ooh, I'm trying to remember what that is.
Huh.
I think I know what it is.
It's kind of heavy. Probably a brick. Again.
You said that the first time. I'm a good rapper.
Jeez.
Not the
Definitely not that kind.
Not that kind of rapper. You can do it.
I'm old. You shouldn't wrap it so.
What is it? I think I know. Oh,
multi-tool. Yeah. 18 tools in one. That's right. Not one. Not 7. Not 9.
18 tools.
18 tools in one. Thank you.
You don't even know what it is yet.
Oh, wow. Crazy.
I've seen these forever.
They're like snowflakes.
Thank goodness they're made out of metal.
They're like...
And they got a key ring on them. There's a black one and a silver one. And they have, what are these things called?
The hooks. I don't know.
Oh,
there's all kinds of different...
But yeah.
Tool ends.
For screwdrivers. It's just very cool.
Huh.
And it's handy.
Be good to have like in a vehicle maybe. It's kind of a lot for me to have on my keys.
Yeah. Well, you'd poke yourself.
Yeah.
It would not be good.
It most certainly would.
But I like that it hangs. You could, I don't know.
Huh. Very cool.
It has a lot of different things. And so these are all, every one of the ends are different from that. Like these aren't duplicate.
I think they are.
Oh, it's not 18 different then.
Well, yeah, it is, because these are wrenches. Each one of these hexagon things, the hole in the middle is a wrench.
Oh,
See,
wow.
wrench, different sizes.
I didn't even think of that. I was just looking at the ends. Wow, that's cool.
It is. It's very handy.
I would think.
Hope I never need it, but if I do, I got it.
You're always going to need tools at some point.
All right, next.
All right. This is from Kitten Stitcher. Ooh.
More tiny stuff.
Yeah, but it's all in a thing.
It's all in a thing. Wait, put your snowflake in there.
There you go. I think I will. Christmas Joy 2021. These are called sprinkles. This has to be just another button company. Yep. And it says small batch buttons, hand dyed with love.
Would you say another, just another button company?
Yeah.
Just another. Not any. Just another.
Those are some teeny tiny buttons. Oh, my battery's about to die. You can't really see them, I don't guess, very well, but anyway, cool. Thank you. Just Another Button Company. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Liz. Have fun.
Thank you, Teresa.
You're welcome.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.